Donovan McNabb missed the last 7 games last season. Highest winning percentage among active starting quarterbacks. McNabb in his 8th season. Jamal Jackson in the middle. And the Eagles backs and receivers. Dante Stallworth acquired less than 2 weeks ago from the Saints.
So Greg Lewis is a good number 3 or 4 receiver like he is in this offense here.
And Brian McNabb, 6 completions have gone to 6 different teammates.
He's got Stallworth all over.
Terrific ball fake. Dante Stallworth, touchdown. Now there is a flag. There is a flag back at the 37-yard line. What a ball fake by McNabb.
He hit it so well on the back hip, and nobody from Houston knew where the ball was.
Eagles.
Stallworth right up here at the top.
First and goal from the 5. Play action. McNabb looking end zone. Touchdown. Reggie Brown. So the Eagles capitalize following the big pass play. 37 yards from McNabb to Stallworth. And McNabb finds Brown in the end zone. The Eagles have their first lead.
One in, last to leave.
Stallworth spent the entire training camp as Bush's teammate. McNabb, after a couple of fakes, dumps it off. It's Westbrook again. Westbrook inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown. 31 yards. Brian Westbrook. The Eagles extend their lead.
Change of direction by Westbrook, trying to get to the corner. Doing a very good job. Pump fake. McNabb wide open. Stallworth. Touchdown. They just get it away. McNabb fires and completes for the touchdown.
We go split backfield for protection right here to help McNabb against any blitz.
McNabb shovel pass. Westbrook touchdown.
Or to get the ball into Brian Westbrook's hands. Game beat you twice.
Second and goal. The fake to Tapay. McNabb a little lob into the end zone to L.J. Smith for the touchdown.
Beautiful use of play action, and his leading receiver now gets the touchdown catch, fumble.
Dante Stallworth out with the hamstring injury. Westbrook still on his feet. Into the end zone, a 71-yard touchdown run as the Eagles extend their lead. 2 tight ends. Here's Gore. They stop him again. And it's Dawkins, as was the case.
Now I don't think they blow this down.
Mike Patterson running it back. Dawkins with the stop, and Patterson is going to take it all the way.
That's a touchdown. Andy Reid wants to get the extra point team out there on the field before there can be any kind of review of what happened. That's the rookie Vernon. And that's how he got so open and was able to run with it like that.
First and goal from the 8, Westbrook. Into the end zone untouched. His 3rd touchdown today.
That was a statement by the leading offense in the NFL right there. 3 plays, touchdown, answered the call.
Joins Dante Stallworth at the top. McNabb, quarterback draw. McNabb, quarterback touchdown.
The guy that gave him the biggest hug, Carell Buckholter,
has looked rather down.
It has seemed like an offense that just doesn't feel itself here tonight. Play action, deep ball for Greg Lewis. Caught it. That'll make him feel good. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's exactly what this Eagle offense needed. It's what the fans needed. They needed to get excited about something. interference on those plays 100% of the time now with the rules.
Penalty gives him 14 yards, and from the 30, right back to work in the underneath area. Lewis caught a touchdown last reception. Catches a touchdown this reception. Into the tunnel. Not Bo Jackson into the tunnel, but another 20-plus yard touchdown pass. In some pain, Jason Avant, the rookie fourth-round draft pick, on the field as a receiver for the first time, as McNabb buys time and runs and rolls, going toward the end zone, gets in. Touchdown, Donovan.
I don't think the ball broke the plane of the goal line. He steps across, but that ball is in the right hand.
But as long as any part of his body gets inside the pylon, it's a touchdown. The foot does.
In the division, oftentimes special teams is going to be what determines the outcome. Little would you think that it would be because of a fumble by the punter.
2nd and 3. Westbrook bouncing it to the corner, to the end zone, and a good start for Philadelphia.
Absolutely no movement up front.
It's 3rd and goal. And touchdown, Philadelphia. So they've sacked Bledsoe 3 times and forced an interception. Worst starting field position for Philadelphia. McNabb buys some time, goes deep, hits Basket. Hank Basket stays on his feet and rolls to the end zone. 87 yards.
From the hit, and yet still pick up the first down.
9.5 to play. And a flea flicker. McNabb waiting for Brown. There's a flag on the play, and Brown in the end zone. Touchdown. Penalty flag on the play, back at the 25-yard line. A handoff to Buckhalter. He flipped it back to McNabb, who threw a strike. And it looks like this play will It was a 57-yard penalty on Michael Lewis to set up this opportunity. 2nd and goal. Bledsoe into the end zone, and he's picked off. Back the other way. Lito Shepherd all alone. The Philadelphia Eagles take it over Dallas. Interception for Shepherd and a 102-yard return to ice this game. A guy who missed 3 games with a severely sprained right ankle, his first game back. there's the crowning blow for this outstanding Philadelphia defense.
Well, you're going to see Kerry Glenn comes in motion, and it looked like he might have had a shot right there had he have snapped it off and hooked up. But it looked like Drew Bledsoe was expecting Jason Witten to continue on the outside. He did not, and that's why it looked as ugly as what it did. Lito Sheppard standing on the outside of Jason Witten was then able to make the play. And I tell you, if you're Drew Bledsoe, that's a lonely feeling over there on the sidelines. We had a great shot of him after that play. It's an offense that not only this year, but a lot of years under Andy Reid has been very explosive.
And in that game against the Redskins, they were down by 16. First down at the 40 of the Eagles. Play action and a lot of time. McNabb wide open downfield. Reggie Brown still on his feet. And Reggie Brown in a foot race to the end zone will score. He outraced the free safety Josh Bullocks, and a 60-yard touchdown pass brings the Eagles back in a hurry.
Well, that's what when you talk about Sir Brian Westbrook or any number of players, and that's what Donovan has done.
First and goal at the 4. McNabb with the pass, and it's a touchdown to L.J. Smith. And the Eagles have come back to within a point of tying the game. 3-yard pass to L.J. Smith.
These guys up front.
Start of the fourth quarter. Dick Stockton, Troy Aikman, and Pam Oliver, and the pitch going back to Reggie Brown, and Reggie Brown going in for the touchdown. Well, the Eagles are striking fast and furiously. 15-yard run on the pitch.
Good job of covering tight ends in this league, and he's been quiet today.
Westbrook split far to the top of your screen. He should have been sacked 3 times, and then Bolden thought he had an interception.
He should have. Andy, smile there? Crack a little bit of a smile on that one. Heavy, and so I don't know what Donovan had for breakfast this morning. It's not in his system any longer.
Doesn't matter now.
No, it's already gone. But you know, you think about those things too. Should I change my pregame meal because of the heat today?
This is the first pass of the possession, believe it or not, if he throws it. That's a touchdown for Reggie Brown. I wasn't sure he wasn't going to keep it and run it in.
I think he has the entire organization and the city of Philadelphia on his shoulders right now.
So this is 2 plays to make this yardage. First down, Westbrook.
Did I say he looks like the freshest guy on the field?
Crisp going into it.
Losing record. First down on the 16 is where they mark it. Donovan McNabb inside the 10-yard line, going deep to Stallworth. He's got it. Dante Stallworth will take it all the way for the touchdown, and no flags are thrown. 84-yard touchdown pass adds to the Eagle lead.
Offensive linemen getting a lot of push on those defensive linemen of the Washington Redskins.
And Carell Buckhalter, Tony, has joined Westbrook in the backfield on 3rd and 15. McNabb back to the 35 to throw, has plenty of time. He completes the pass, and it's lost and picked up on a deflection. And running in for the score will be Buckhalter. It was off of Reggie Brown, and Carell Buckhalter, the running back, was there to pick it up and ran in untouched for a 55-yard TD. In the AFC North. 2nd down and 10 for the Redskins. Interception. Sheldon Brown. Still on his feet.
did not go out of bounds and goes in for a touchdown. A 70-yard interception returned by Sheldon Brown.
Receiver split. Back goes Garcia. Looks right, looks left, goes over the middle. It is complete for a touchdown to LJ.
Second and goal.
Look how far he has to run to get to the line of scrimmage.
They fake to him, and then Garcia will throw, and it's caught by L.J. Smith, the tight end, for a touchdown. And Smith with a dunk over the crossbar, and Jeff Garcia has led his team down the field 88 yards in 10 plays.
Andy Reid really likes Todd Herring.
Second and goal, and that pass is caught for a touchdown by Reggie Brown. On the slant from Garcia, Reggie Brown gets it into the end zone. This is Westbrook diving into the end zone. So all of a sudden, as you were ready to turn the light out, we have a game.
Only Tom Brady and Donovan McNabb had a better red zone career passer rating than Garcia, who adds to it with a Westbrook touchdown.
When somebody rushes for 100 yards against them, they lose, plain and simple.
Westbrook does line up as a receiver. You can see on that run, and as he was in the huddle, he just was kind of testing out that toe there. Buckhalter did a nice job on this drive. Garcia, flushed, Rucker chasing, throws on the run, open, touchdown, Stallworth.
Jeff Garcia looking very Donovan McNabb-like as he creates outside the pocket.
And a touchdown. For the first down, Philly toss. Garcia wants it all for Reggie Brown. Philadelphia, right back to a tie.
Fourth quarter, Carolina pick.
The completion percentage goes way down when he does.
So a first and goal for the Eagles. 3 wide receivers. Hank Baskett in the slot. Garcia. L.J. Smith, touchdown.
The deep passing game. Not on the field right now, but here's his favorite receiver, Santana Moss, at the bottom.
We're down at 9. Redskins have to get to the 14. Pass intended for Cooley, deflected and picked off by Michael Lewis. And Lewis is off to the races. Michael Lewis will take it all the way. 84 yards. There are no flags on the field. Another long interception.
He knows what Garcia wants to do. If his escape route is he wants to go right, then we're going to try to keep him in the pocket here.
Westbrook split out to the left. Stallworth in motion. Third and goal from the 3. Garcia, pump fake. Now he throws. Touchdown. There is a flag. Dante Stallworth made the catch in the end zone, but a flag back at the 9-yard line.
By the decisions that he makes. Ball is at the 2, not the 4, and official gave him a couple of extra yards and a handoff. Buckhalter touchdown. A drive laced with precision from Jeff Garcia. There's the distance that separates the Eagles from the Giants' end zone. 4th and goal. Cole still in the offensive huddle. The 350-pounder, and when they first had, now we're going to get Garcia stepping out for a moment, did not call a timeout, and it's Westbrook in at running back. 4th and goal. Westbrook leaps, touchdown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We're here on 3rd and 2. Actually 4 wide now is Reggie Brown is the lone receiver to the bottom of your screen. They spread him out. They run it up the gut. And Westbrook is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Brian Westbrook. On 3rd and 2, 28 yards, and the Eagles are back on top.
Well, I tell you what, to me anyway, if you're a playoff team and you're in this position and you're the New York Giants defensively, you step up and you start making a play right here.
2nd and 8. Garcia pump fakes. Brown, end zone, touchdown. But a penalty flag is down back where Garcia let it go. Touchdown Brown, and it looks like the call is against the Giants. Blitz from the Eagles. The ball is up in the air, and it is picked off. Cole the other way into the end zone for the touchdown. Jim Johnson dialed up the blitz. Sheldon Brown knocked it into the air, and it was big Trent Cole who picked it off and rumbled for the
offensively here and get first down, and they will think that things are happening to them that really aren't as bad as they think.
And this is the 13th play of this drive as Garcia throws and is caught for a touchdown by Matt Schobel. The number 2 tight end. L.J. Smith came out. Schobel came in. It's a 25-yard touchdown and a 90-yard drive for the Philadelphia
defense
Eagles.
Off balance all day.
Has to be a lot of concern about that Cowboy defense at this point. Buckhalter is the running back, and he will take it in for the touchdown. Correll Buckhalter. That's an 80-yard drive after the Dawkins interception in the end zone.
Here's that score above. The Lions beating the Cowboys 39-31. 3rd and goal. Tip and caught for the touchdown by Matt Schobel. 14-yard touchdown pass. A.J. Philly to Matt Schobel, who caught one last week against the Cowboys.
Well, the one he caught last week was his first touchdown reception of the season.
Reed is impressed with that problem he has. So it'll be 3rd down and goal. And Philly's pass caught for the touchdown. And a flag is down. Hank Baskett, Jason Avant. Penalty flag thrown in the end zone. A 5-yard grab.
Holding defense, number 25. Penalties decline. Touchdown.
So A.J. Feely with his 2nd touchdown pass, number 81 with the grab.
Yeah, Jason Avant getting his opportunity to play as well. They run a high-low there, and the interference call was on Matt Schobel by Chris Crocker. But Jason Avant running a good route underneath, and then Feely putting the ball on him.
First touchdown catch for Avant in his career. 4th-round draft pick out of the university this year. So Michael Vick had not thrown one since week 11 last year. Schaub gets it done here as Feely's pass open, making the catch is Hank Baskett down the sidelines. And Baskett will score. Hank Baskett with an 89-yard touchdown pass from Feely. He caught an 87-yarder against the Dallas Cowboys back in week 5. He of the big play. So A.J. Feely now has thrown 3 TD scores.
Also forces the secondary to cover longer for the Giants as Garcia moves around. Here's Westbrook. Breaks it down inside the 40. Still on his feet. Westbrook. Wow. Touchdown.
We did on Friday, and he's just as docile as they come.
A blitz from the Giants. Eagles pick it up. Garcia steps up, throws. Touchdown, Stalwart. 28 yards from Jeff Garcia, who was 6 for 7 on that drive, and the Eagles are back on to the
running game, but they put some pressure on Garcia thus far.
They really do. They got Hollis Thomas, a big run stopper inside, but also Brian Young, very quick upfield penetrator.
3rd down and 9. Again, Garcia flush from the pocket, and he has Dante Stallworth wide open. And Stallworth, in a foot race to the end zone, goes in for the touchdown. So they worked on Fred Thomas, as was their plan, and a 75-yard pass to Stallworth, and the Eagles tie the score.
They never got away from it. It's something they felt that they could take advantage of during the course.
Ball is at the 1. Hand off to Westbrook, and Westbrook goes in for the touchdown. So Brian Westbrook, after dropping the screen pass, and an elated Jeff Lurie, and the Young, number 71, has replaced him. There he is to the right of Jamal Jackson.
Oh, if they had trouble running it in the first half, it's going to be harder in the second half with Sean Andrews out of that lineup.
2nd down and 4. Here's Westbrook. 1st down.
Maybe not.
Westbrook, and there's Westbrook racing to the 20-yard line. One man has a shot at him, and he gets in for the touchdown. Carrying Josh Bullock's in for the score. 57 yards for Westbrook, and that is his 2nd touchdown of the game.
I tell you, the big play has been the Achilles heel of this Saints defense all season long, and here it is again. We've got a 75-yard pass play in the first half, and now here comes Brian Westbrook. I don't know what happened with the defense there. They don't have enough guys on the right side of their defensive left side of the line to make that stop.
They're calling it a 62-yard run by Westbrook. So Brian Westbrook, who went over from 1 yard out, runs 62 yards this time, and the Eagles extend their lead. Akers with the extra point, and it is an 8-point lead for Philadelphia. The Eagles lead the Saints 21-13.